Welcome back, Eagles. Hope everyone had a wonderful week. I'm Celine.
I'm Ivan. We're excited for another fun show.
This episode we'll be talking about public safety. We have invited special guests to our studio.
Brianna Berrones will be covering that special report. Rey Feo recently visited our campus. We had a great time seeing him. Check out some of the behind the scenes footage of the event.
You guys ready to have some fun? You're ready for some fiesta? Good. 1, 2, 3. That was incredible. You got a lot of energy in this room, and we're so proud to be here. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Brianna Berrones, and we just finished an event with Rey Feo. Rey Feo, how are you?
I'm doing great. We just had a great event here at Henry B. Gonzalez. Had a lot of fun.
Awesome. Why did they call you Rey Feo?
Well, because Rey Feo, you know what Rey Feo means in Spanish?
Ugly.
Ugly what?
King.
Ugly king. The king. King ugly. Well, back in the days of Spain, the Rey Feo was the people's king. While there was also a monarch king, or king of Spain, the Rey Feo, the people would say, well, he's not really a king, he's just our king. He's an ugly king. But he was the people's king.
Is he really ugly?
That's what they tell me.
What was your favorite event?
Favorite event during Fiesta?
Yeah.
Well, favorite event during Fiesta has to be probably the parades. We get to meet so many great people and shake their hands and see them along the parade routes.
Do you really like the event?
I do. We really enjoy having the 10 days of Fiesta where myself and my court are going to be able to do a lot of different events together.
What's your favorite restaurant to eat at during Fiesta?
Oh wow, favorite restaurant to eat at during Fiesta? That's a tough one, but I'm going to say Mi Tierra's downtown, right down the street from our hotel is a great restaurant called Mi Tierra, and it is open 24 hours a day, so that helps.
Yeah. Do you get tired from going to school and around school?
No, because the children give us the energy. Y'all give us the energy to continue on and do this all day long, so it's been a great effort.
Do y'all like what y'all do?
Yes, we love what we do, and we love doing this as volunteers. Because earlier the Bowtie Club was talking about community service, and that's exactly what we do. This is community service is what we're doing.
Y'all raise money for scholarships?
Yeah, very important. So scholarships, which is money that we raise to help fund students going into college. It's a very important piece that we raise every year. The organization that we do it together with as a partnership is LULAC. And LULAC together with Rey Feo, we've raised over $3 million in college scholarships. Where each one of you, and when you're ready to go to college, if you need help financially to go to college, our scholarships are there to help you.
Thanks so much for your time, Rey Feo. We hope to see you next year during Fiesta, and this is Brianna Berrones reporting to you from Eagle News.
Looks like everyone was having a fun time out there and showing some Eagle pride.
Recently, Eagle News had the chance to visit with firefighter from Station 33. Let's see what they had to say.
Hi, I'm Brianna Berrones here with firefighters from Station 33. Can you introduce yourself to Eagle News audience?
Sure. I'm firefighter Pete Salazar.
I'm Fire Engineer Steve Daly.
Awesome. Today we are talking about public safety. We're going to ask some questions about their job. Okay. Have you ever been in a forest fire?
Not me personally.
I've been in not a forest fire, but brush fires. We do have a lot of brush fires here in San Antonio.
How many fires are in a year?
It varies year to year. Depends on different situations, but I'd probably guess over 100 fires every year.
That's a lot of fires. What kind of supplies do you use to put out a fire?
Well, we have like personal equipment that protects the firefighter. We have a helmet, so if we're in a building, it protects your head. We have our mask, covers your face. It hooks up to a pack that allows you to breathe while you're in the fire, so you don't breathe the smoke. And then, of course, the main thing is your radio, so we can maintain communication with each other in the fire.
So that keeps you all safe.
Yes.
How much water do you use to put out a fire?
I guess it just depends on the type of fire and size of fire.
Yeah, a lot of times we'll use, for small fires, we'll put out maybe 5-10 gallons, but larger fires, we can go up to 100, 200, 1,000 gallons of water. Depends on how much fire we need to put out.
Do you have any animals in your team?
We don't have any little animals, but you know, the firefighters are pretty much animals, so.
How many people have been saved in this year from a fire?
I mean, it's hard to tell how many people. The main thing is fire prevention. Having a smoke detector that works in your house is going to be key. That'll help you get out of your house before we actually arrive. I don't know the exact number.
We don't really keep statistics on people who are saved, but every time we go to a fire, as long as we put the fire out, you know, and the people are happy that we saved some of their possessions, that's always a good thing.
So it's always good to have a fire detector, right?
Yes, it is.
How much does, oh, wait, sorry.
If you don't have fire detectors, there are programs in the city. You can contact the fire department, fire prevention office, and they can set it up so that you can get a free fire detector put into your house.
How much does your suit weigh?
I'd say it varies, probably around 50 pounds, maybe a little bit more with our pack. We have our pants here, kind of slide into these, like so. Just kind of pick them up here. And then we have our coats. And then helmet and mask. So all in all, I'd say about 50 to 75 pounds total gear.
So it's really heavy and it's hard to
It gets pretty heavy and hard to maneuver, so it's kind of good to try and stay in shape. And of course, we put this mask on and our hood on. And then this allows us to withstand the heat in the house. Sometimes it can get up to 1,000 degrees. So this layer protects us, keeps it insulated, so you can be in there a little bit longer.
Oh wow, cool. Our firefighters are suited up and ready to go. Thanks so much for your time, officers.
Firefighter Salazar.
And firefighter Steve Daly.
This is Brianna Berrones from Eagle News.
We would like to thank all the firefighters in Station 33 for keeping us safe.
Just remember all that they're doing to keep our city safe.
Speaking of keeping our city safe, EISD officers keep our community safe alongside with a special furry friend. Eagle News junior producer Edgar Jimenez will be covering that story.
Good morning, HVG. Today we will be talking to Officer Castillas. My name is Edgar. Good morning, Mr. Castillas.
Morning, Edgar.
How are you today?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm good. As a police officer, do you think a canine is a good person? Or
Yes.
a dog?
It is.
And as a companion, as a canine, what is his name?
His name is Monster.
Sounds painful name. Is it true that dogs are abandoned and can be used as a dog officer and get trained?
Yes, actually, Monster here, he was donated to us, donated to the training academy by a family who thought he was too hyper for them to keep, so they donated him to a training school, which the training school gave to us.
Sounds sad. Have any canine ever given their life to save others?
Yes, actually, a couple weeks ago, at another police department, there was a canine handler who did a traffic stop, and as he was talking to the driver, asking him to exit the vehicle, his passenger exited the vehicle also, and she had a gun. The canine saw that and basically jumped out the window to fight the female with the weapon.
Has Monster ever done that?
No, he hasn't.
Is it true that dogs that are abandoned can be used as dog officers and get trained?
Yes, actually, Monster here was donated to the training school by a family who they thought he was pretty hyperactive. You know, as you can tell, he's really hyper. He's
Yes, he is.
still a puppy.
He looks excited.
Yeah, he's only 2 years old, so that's why it's kind of hard to control him because he's like a little kid, you know. But you know, through some training, he'll learn.
That is big for a 2-year dog. Can dogs actually find explosives?
Yes, with their nose, they're able to find explosives, gunpowder, drugs, weapons, you know.
Can they
People.
can they also track down enemies?
Yes, when we're out looking for bad guys, there's canines that are able to find humans as well.
Sounds really cool. Monster here. Why is he so hyper?
Because, you know, he's still a pup, you know, so there's only so much you can do about it.
How big is he right now?
He's actually just turned 2.
K9 is hyper right now. How many officers are in the police station?
We have approximately 40 officers in our
40 officers. Can you afford any more?
yes, we can, but it's a pretty small district, so we don't need that many.
How much you get paid a day?
It varies.
Have
You
you
know,
ever skipped breakfast?
oh yeah, we always skip breakfast when we have to go out on a call.
Are there any parts of the dog to help it track down the enemy?
His nose, actually, his nose is very important, because with his nose is what he does all his work with. That's how he's able to find drugs and everything.
Sounds cool. If he lost his nose sense, would you be able to track down the enemy as fast as possible?
Probably not.
Are you supposed to have a badge to have a canine or a license? Or
Yes, you actually have to go through a course with the dog, and through that course, they teach you how to read the dog and, you know, how to train them, how to find stuff.
Oh, that's good. Can canine get out of control? Can canine get out of control?
Yes, as you can tell right now, he's not listening to me. You know, he wants to play. He sees kids, so he thinks it's playtime.
That's good. In your opinion, do you think a canine is the best friend a human can have?
Yes, actually, they're very good friends to have, because as you can tell, he doesn't leave my side. You know, he's always wanting to be around me and play with me.
That's good. Does Monster here, does he live with you?
Yes, he actually does stay with me.
Do you have any kids that play with him?
Not right now. No, I don't have any kids right now.
Thank you, Mr. Casillas, for hanging out with us. You and Monster.
Likewise.
This is Eagle News, and I'm Edgar, and this is Mr. Casillas. Bye!
Thanks to all those people who protect our community. Thanks for tuning in Eagle News. Make it a safe day or not,
The choice